guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about Disney stars. Oh god. And I've briefly in the past talked about child celebrities. The majority of the ones that come to mind for me are the ones who went through really serious things like mental breakdowns or went into deep depressions, potential substance abuse, because it is difficult to be a child star, obviously, the amounts of pressure alone. I was thinking, let's talk about two child stars, let's say, that turned out to be very creepy and were outed as very creepy relatively recently. Before we do that though, I did want to thank today's sponsor, which is Warm People. Warm People make socks, woven blankets, super soft Sherpa blankets, and stickers. The woven blankets are awesome with really sick designs, plus they can be used as throws or picnic blankets. You may recall that I've promoted Warm People before, and since then, the quality of their woven blankets has improved in design. Plus now they have tassels. Their crew cut socks too have higher quality than before and new badass designs. They have a vast array of stickers. Here are a couple of my favorites, though they are all really fun and creative. You can find Warm People on Instagram at warmpeople.co. Click the link in my description to check out all of Warm People's sick products, and if you use the code GLARE, you'll even get 20% off. Thank you, Warm People, for sponsoring this video. So the first person we're going to be talking about is Kyle Massey, that you might recall from That's So Raven. Kyle Massey is her little brother Corey, or Corey in the House. Well, he has gotten into legal trouble for being inappropriate with a minor. As of just most recently, Kyle Massey actually failed to appear for his arraignments when he was charged with one count of communication with a minor for immoral purposes. So there's been a warrant issued for Kyle Massey. That's the most recent, but let's talk about what actually happened. Basically, Kyle Massey is being accused of sending pornographic material to a 13-year-old on Snapchat. The girl's mother told investigators that Massey had known the family since 2009 when the girl was about 4 years old, and that Massey, quote, knew her child's age. Court documents say Massey contacted the girl on Instagram on December 4th, 2018, requesting that she add him on her Snapchat. The filing also said Massey began contacting the girl's mother around this time, asking that she send her daughter from Seattle to Los Angeles where she could stay with Massey and his girlfriend. My personal opinion is that there's an extra layer of creepy added to this, considering that Massey knew this girl since she was very, very young. And additionally, because he knew this girl, the whole argument of the typical argument they use of, oh, I didn't know her age, can't be used here. And the fact that he went as far as to contact the mother to ask for her daughter to go spend time with him and his girlfriend is very strange. I mean, unless you are super close, like unless he had kind of like was an uncle figure, I suppose, or like an older brother or whatever, unless you're really close to some extent, this is creepy and weird, and in connection with what he did, it becomes obviously creepier even. So they actually found chat data matching the material provided by the girl's mother. So it's confirmed, it's not just an allegation. They did find material that substantiated what the mother was claiming. So the story is a little bit complicated because the girl's family had filed a civil suit in 2019, but then attorneys basically said to drop the case because Massey didn't have any money to make the case worth it. When this occurred, this civil suit, in March of 2019, Massey denied the allegations in the civil suit, saying he was being extorted. Now, this is an important thing to remember. He was saying he was being extorted and he denied the allegations. This was a little bit non-linear, but basically we went from having a civil suit and him denying everything to actually having the proof that he was being inappropriate with a child he had known since she was 4, which is, I think, extremely troubling. The fact that he even tried to claim that they were trying to extort him, I mean, I guess it was a tactic to try and get this to go away. But then again, if you know the material's out there, if you know your conversations are out there, I don't even know what the point is, because they will be found unless he was relying on I don't even know. Like I said, there's a warrant out now because he's missed his court appearances. The other person who's been in the headlines relatively recently as well is the ex-child actor Drake Bell, who was accused of child endangerment. This one was interesting as well because until a couple days ago, a lot of articles didn't really have information on what exactly the child endangerment was. So we're just going to go through the timeline of what was said initially and then what came out a couple days ago when he got sentenced. He was facing criminal charges regarding a girl he'd met online and who had attended his 2017 concert in Ohio when she was 15. I'm going to call him Drake Bell, though his name is Jared Drake Bell. So initially he pled not guilty to a felony charge of attempted endangering children and misdemeanor charge of disseminating matter harmful to juveniles. So like I said, that's not particularly descriptive, as in we don't really know what occurred. So apparently Belle and the girl had developed a relationship online several years prior to the concert. When she went to the concert, she was 15. This was prior to that, so she was younger than 15. The disseminating harmful material charge concerns Belle having sent the girl inappropriate social media messages. So again, we don't really know what inappropriate means because my first thought, yes, goes to this person was sending sexually explicit things, but then again, he could have also been sending just like violent material or gore. You know, like there are plenty of things that count as inappropriate in my book anyway. Like I said, a few days ago, Drake Bell got sentenced. He didn't get any time. He got probation for child endangerment. That's it. He got probation. And it gets worse. So he got only 2 years of probation for child endangerment charges after the female victim who met him online and attended one of his concerts accused the actor of grooming her since she was 12. So now we know that it is, in fact, pedophilic in nature. And also the fact that it wasn't just endangerment at a concert, which is bad enough, but the fact that he had been in contact with her and they had their online relationship, quote unquote, since she was that young. In her statement on Monday, the victim accused the actor of grooming her since she was 12, sending her graphic photos, and engaging in sexual misconduct in 2 separate incidents, all of which Belle's lawyer obviously denied. My life hasn't been the same since I was 15. I think about these crimes every single day. I feel like I'm in a constant dark place. Sometimes I wish I could disappear so I can forget about what happened. She concluded, Jared Drake Bell is a pedophile and that is his legacy. Even after all of this, as of when I'm recording this, all Drake Bell got was 2 years of probation, which I think is insane considering that, first of all, there was the endangerment, but the fact that allegedly, according to the victim, he had been talking to her inappropriately since she was 12. I just can't believe that he got 2 years. I mean, I can because the system fails a lot of the time, but those were the 2 cases I wanted to talk about. And it's also kind of weird because these 2 cases kind of came to light at around the same time or got media attention, let's say around the same time. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.